What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a debut on the channel Gran Turismo. These are requested by Larkson and Vaxel. So before I get into this, I would like to explain something that I find kind of fascinating. First of all, I owned the original Gran Turismo 1 and 2 for the original PlayStation 1. And I remember spending many hours on it. I really liked it. And, you know, it's even funny to this day, I still remember the theme from both games. The first one was the Chemical Brothers, and it was like one of their own original songs. And I still remember the intro. It was like burned into my memory with like the build-up of the EDM and then the cars peeling out and then the song starts. I still remember that. It's like such a core memory. And then in 2, they had the Cardigans with my favorite game. And those are two core like memories of, you know, me building my love for VGM, even though they were, you know, their own songs. So when I heard that this song exists for Gran Turismo, I'm like, what? And apparently, it's been, I don't know if in all the games, but in most of the games. The song is called Moon Over the Castle, by the way. And then the last thing I should say is, I was recently on a video game music trivia show. Shout out Tarvel's Quest, I'll pin it. And we were hearing little snippets of music, like 3-4 seconds long each. And one of them, he said, was Gran Turismo, and I was like, wait, what? And so here we are. So now I'm properly going to listen to the full song. Mind you, I'm going to start off with the original, and then the 7 version. So, once again, one last thing before I get started. This is odd because I don't know if I've heard this, because I don't remember really any music to Gran Turismo besides, actually no, I don't remember any like original music. It was all like licensed stuff, but apparently it might be just Japan only. I don't know, there's a lot of questions, but I did play 1 and 2, but I don't recognize the title Moon Over the Castle or anything, so I just felt like I had to say all that. So this should be kind of cool. I haven't heard about GT in such a long time. Okay, Gran Turismo, Moon Over the Castle. Unmute, please. All right. Do not know the composer. Let's go. Sounds like an RPG. I always like that logo too. Oh. Whoa, that sounds like the band Boston. Dude, the electric guitars and the organ sound like Boston, a band from the 70s. In Kansas too, a little bit. I don't ever heard this before. I'm so confused. Oh, this is from the channel Inactive Soundtrack channel. My bad, I forgot. Damn. I would never guess this from Gran Turismo. This sounds like a fighting game or an RPG battle. Sick. Oh, that's so strange. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of questions after this. Ooh. artist? Who's the composer? This is sick. Ooh. Yeah, so I definitely have never heard it, and I also do not remember it once when it was on that game show. So it's like pretty much new again. I can't believe how long it's been since I played one. Like, this brought back so many memories. Like, I still remember, like, Laguna Seca and it's, like, pixelated goodness. And I remember the dirt tracks were new and that was, like, a big deal. This is a jam. Bro, who do they get for this? Is that Joe Satriani playing guitar? It's such a bizarre feeling that I can't explain. How there's something I know and yet have never experienced. Doesn't make sense almost. Strong melody though. I already know it. The real driving simulator. Oh, nice outro. Even the song title sounds like an RPG. Moon over the castle. Make sure you go with your party and heal up before you head to the moon over the castle. What is this? It's so sick. I mean, it just had a castle kind of feel to it. What the hell did I just listen to? Okay, so once again, I forgot to mention this is it's called Inactive Soundtrack Channel. Before I move on to the GT7 version, which was the requested version, I wanted to hear the original, so no one requested this one. The GT7 one was requested. So my guess, my assumption here is that this was like the Japan version's exclusive song, and maybe the Americas got the Chemical Brothers one. That's my guess. Because, well, I don't know, actually, because apparently this has been like in either most of the games or all of them. So maybe at some point it just became like the main theme regardless of region. I don't know. By the way, if you've never seen the American intro, and also I don't know if this is the intro either, but if you've never seen the intro for the American version, with that My Chemical Brothers, or what the Chemical Brothers song, it's pretty amazing. So is the Cardigans version. I love both of those. They're like stuck in my head. So yeah, that was cool and new. I can't believe I'm saying something is like new. I would have remembered that, you know. But like I said, everything from GT that I know has been licensed music, like Stone Temple Pilots and other just random miscellaneous, you know, real, quote unquote, real band music. So I was thinking, oh, you know what? Maybe it's like the menu where you're just like going through your garages and used. But no, that's more like a kind of menu sort of generic song. This was like a song. So yeah, I have not experienced that before. Where I see people in the comments saying like, this is the soundtrack or the national anthem for Gran Turismo. I'm like, what? Mind you, I stopped at 2. I didn't play 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because once it was on, because 3 onwards was the PlayStation 2, I think. I didn't have a PlayStation 2 for a long time. I didn't get one like as soon as it came out. So I just never played 3 onwards. Though I've been like seeing it, you know, as it's grown, and I've seen the graphics get like extremely more and more impressive, and just I thought to myself, even though I wasn't buying, I'm like, damn, this game is like, it's sticking around. It's so good, the way it looks, and I feel like it didn't have any competition for a while until like Forza came out. I could be wrong about this. Sorry, racing fans. And now it's like those two are like the big ones, unless there's another one now. But yeah, okay. Well, why is it called Moon Over the Castle, and who's the composer, and whatever you want to tell me. But yeah, I've never heard that before. Now this one, damn, that's sick artwork, by the way. But yeah, before I get into this one, actually, this was the channel David159. One more thing is, the reason I even got this game is I believe, like most games that I played back then, it was like a demo somewhere, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play it, even though I'm not like really a car guy or into racing games all that much. But I liked it because it was like the selling thing was like a simulator, and at that point, I don't know if it was done before. It was always like arcade style, like just arcade style racing, and this one felt like, whoa, you can change the flywheel and you can do all this, so I don't know, maybe like younger me wanted to learn or something, but I just remember those license tests being a pain in the ass. Anyways, this one says a couple things. It says Masahiro Ando, but it also says Neon Right. Possible composers, I don't know. Either way, Moon Over the Castle from Gran Turismo 7, which to my knowledge is the latest game. Please fill me in. It's been more than 20 years. Let's go. Yeah, they weren't kidding with the castle theme here, with the organ and everything. Straight box style. This one doesn't say Japan, it just... I'm assuming they just adapted it into their... I would have never guessed this is Gran Turismo, ever. Sounds like the final dungeon in Final Fantasy VIII. If you know, you know. It is a strong melody, though. I'm so confused. That's so dope. Oh, it's like a car revving up. Woo! Imagine the wind blowing in your hair. And at 12 o'clock. I still don't think it sounds like Gran Turismo, but what do I know? This is sick, though. Ooh. Dynamic. Those are the kind of melodies that I really love because they're good training tools for musicians. Like, if you hear that by ear, you can learn that by ear on an instrument. Not that long. So it's a really, it's a really strong melody. Damn, it's beautiful. I just love how there's no rhythm guitar here. It's just the lead and the bass. So you can hear the electric guitar like clean. The bass is a rhythm. I like this lead too. Stuck in my head already. Ah, it's too good. Oh yeah, this is great. It's emotional. It's impactful. Skillful. Tasty. It's a racing game. But I feel like I'm fighting Odin right now. Hell yeah. This is sick. That's all it was missing, was the keyboard solo. That's all it was missing. Now they need a duel. They need a duel that main melody. Please. Are they doing it there? I think they are doing it there. I don't know. It could be placebo. Because I was excited. I did not want that to end. That was... That was sick. Something I use this term loosely, but grew up with. That's so cool. Yeah, so definitely tell me, like, what's up with the whole... I mainly want to know, where does this play? I would have to assume either an intro movie, but not the ones that I've watched, or credits. Oh, maybe it's credits. Does the game have credits? I don't remember. I don't even know if I've ever, like, fully beat the Gran Turismo. Man, I'm getting so many, like, questions and thoughts now. I don't know. Maybe it is credits. I'm trying to think if I've ever beat one. Because I just did miscellaneous things. I don't know if I, like, full-on did the, like, required stuff all the time. Anyways, my other thing I was going to bring up is, since I didn't have time to do all of them, and, like, again, only this one was requested, not the original. Let me know how many games it's appeared in, and also which one is your favorite. I would have to assume they're all, like, slightly different from one another. Little variances here and there. But I can tell you that that's going to get stuck in my head. That's a super strong melody. And it's used just the right amount. It's not overbearing. It's not wherever they can place it. It's just... It's phrased in really nice areas where it feels like kind of a chorus, but also just like the main theme, right? And it's kind of one of those timeless melodies where you feel like you probably could have heard this decades ago, you know? Surely this melody existed before. And maybe it has. That's another thing to think about when it comes to music. Everything's been done, you know? There's only so many notes on these instruments. I think about stuff like that all the time. Like, maybe someone in, like, the 1700s, like, whistled that tune, you know? You know what I mean? Like, I always think about weird stuff like that. I don't have much to say besides just all those questions. When did it come out? Like, was it in the US version of 1 and 2? Is it the actual just like main theme, etc., etc., etc.? But even though you can just search this on your own, and if you've never experienced it, I'll pin the comment. I'll pin in the comment the two versions of the intro that I'm used to, which is the Cardigans and Chemical Brothers. Those are iconic. Like, for me, I'll never forget, because the Gran Turismo was one of the first like PlayStation games I owned. Had to be one of the first 5 games I owned. I remember that specifically because of that intro movie was so impressive to me. Like, you don't understand. I went from the Sega Genesis to that, and just seeing the little like sky and the music build up, and when that car hits that freaking gas pedal and cranks it, redlines it, and then the music blows into it, it's such a exhilarating moment. And then it's just all these screens of the game. Oh, dude, it's so sick. But yeah, I've never experienced Moon Over the Castle. I still don't know why it's called. That's a cool name though. I like the weirdness of it, right? It starts off so characterized as this organ and castle thing, and then it just goes into this like rock fest of shredding and melodic bliss. That was sick. I wish I could hear the other versions, but these are the ones requested. So I'm glad I chose the other one too, the original. So yeah, let me know whatever. How are the games too? You know, are they still good? Have they ran out of ideas? Are they still fun? Are they still pushing boundaries? Because that's what I think when I think of Gran Turismo. I think of like they were pushing boundaries at the time. Okay, I think I've said what I had to say. So thank you, Larkson and Vaxel. Thank you for kind of giving me a trip down memory lane, sort of. And what is your favorite car as well for the fantasies? I don't remember what my favorite car was, but I really liked that one van in 2. It had like 900 horsepower or something. It was a van. You know what I'm talking about? Stupid, but it was fast. Anyways, makes me feel young again. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Thanks to my Platinum supporters and you for watching. I'm Jesse in the auditorium. Peace.